Everybody knows this song.
So we want to see what you think of the younger generation's opinions.
Led Zeppelin is so good!
See? Now that is a smart kid.
So recently we had the elders react to Greta Van Fleet, a band that many say sounds like Led Zeppelin.
Oh, wow.
So much so that we had the elders try to guess to see which songs were Greta Van Fleet and Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, and I aced it. I love Led Zeppelin. I love you, Robert.
And people were very excited when we released that episode, and many people wanted to see us actually react to Led Zeppelin, and so that's what we're going to have you do today.
Okay.
That's one of the greatest bands of our time.
You better make sure Catherine is on it or she'll have a flippin' heart attack.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God! The best band ever.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Oh, yeah. I remember this.
Whole lot of love. Everybody love this one.
Go get 'em, Led Zeppelin! Oh, so many memories.
This was all right. I love his voice.
Good song. You need love.
I like it.
Epic and iconic. This song is an anthem.
You would hear that song and you just get in a party mood. Everybody liked that song.
We all need a whole lot of love. I love that song. It was exciting, but there was almost like a dangerous feeling to it.
Rock and roll!
Now you're talking.
Oh, this I like.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Every day rock and roll, every day. These guys were so wild.
That lonely, 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 lonely.
This I liked. Because I used to dance a lot of rock and roll.
It's timeless, good music. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Rambling on.
Listen to that bass guitar.
I think he's headed towards rapping here, because he's just rambling on, talking, but with a little more music in the background.
It's gonna ramble on. If I had known that I could become a multi-millionaire by writing the lyrics, ramble on, ramble on, ramble on, if only I'd known.
The lyrics are not as exciting as some of the other ones. A lot of redundancy. Gee, that's interesting, because sometimes that's been my criticism of rap music.
I like this not as much as the first two. Can't win them all.
That voice is just like, it's real high, yet it has like a raspiness to it. I have to spray his throat after every performance.
Uh-oh, this is an immigrant song.
They've got a good lead guitar.
The great Jimmy Page, master. And that vocal. Sing it like you mean it. Oh, that's just, I mean, come on, that's rock and roll.
Good fast driving rhythm.
Did you hit those notes? Whew. That guy is an octave above what I could do.
I like Robert Plant's voice. I think it's very sensual. And it almost permeates your soul. You almost just kind of go, whoa.
Stairway to Heaven.
And this one, everybody knows this song. Great song.
This was a very big one.
There's a lady who's sure
All that glitters is gold.
and she's buying the
this is slower and more of a ballad, it's something I would listen to.
Makes me wonder
Good song.
if there's a bustle in your hedgerow. Don't be alone there. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen.
It's real dreamy.
Just the best guitarist.
Yeah, it's real dreamy and then it's real wild.
He set you up with a slow, coming into a slow, and now he's picking it up, and this has been good, put together good.
And then slow it down.
She's buying a stairway
To That is at the top of my stairway to heaven, is Led Zeppelin. The best rock and roll band ever was, ever will be. They just blew it and took it and ripped it apart and reinvented rock and roll. And it's just, to me, it's the gold standard.
So this song and the first one, they could just done those two and retired.
The guy's got a set of chops. I mean, he can sing.
I like the way that it starts slow and easy, then gradually builds, gets you into it, and then brings you back down again.
So before we get into a few questions, we actually had the kids react to Led Zeppelin kind of recently.
Oh, yeah?
So we want to see what you think of the younger generation's opinions on the band.
This ought to be very fun.
I bet they liked it.
So this is going to be Led Zeppelin.
Definitely not the greatest band of all time. They're like good for
I love this band. My dad plays it in his car all the time. Thank you so much. I have no idea what they said at the first bit. It sounds like I need oatmeal.
I don't know why.
It sounds like I need oatmeal.
I thought
I don't know
you
why.
need
Just doesn't
Kool-Aid.
get-
Oh, I love this song.
Oh, he likes the same one I like.
Just don't like real instruments and music.
What do you like, kid?
I don't like real music, according to my dad.
I agree.
I've heard this song
That's a song, Kashmir.
Sounds like rock and roll and also groovy.
Hey, groovy cutie pie, you're adorbs.
All right. Hey, I'm happy this is over.
Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin is so good.
See? Now that is a smart kid.
I expected them to be giving looks like, what the hell is that? Oh my God!
I expected them to react exactly the way they did. What I did not expect is for them to be so mind-bogglingly adorable while they did it.
So Led Zeppelin was formed in 1968 and were considered one of the founders of heavy metal.
That was it. See, they weren't rock and roll, they were heavy metal. That's why I didn't take to it.
I never liked metal music. I wanted with nice words, and something I could dance to. Except the Stairway to Heaven, that one I liked.
So Led Zeppelin is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and are one of the best-selling music artists of all time and considered to be one of the most influential bands. They were very popular through some of your younger years, and some say changed the face of rock and roll forever.
Well, he's got a great voice.
I was there when it came in, yeah. And it was banned in some churches.
It was very different from what my parents were listening to. It didn't make any sense to them that we liked this loud, aggressive, rowdy kind of music.
So obviously music is subjective, but for you, where do they place amongst the greatest of all time?
Maybe not first, but right in there, top 5.
They're high up there. Like I mentioned Presley and Mick Jagger and those guys and the Beatles. They would go under them.
Top 5 or 10, I'd say. Everybody knows Led Zeppelin now, even if they've never ever heard any of it, or been to a concert. Led Zeppelin is just sort of in the vernacular.
They would be right up in the top 10. Clearly, they were juggernauts in many ways. Clearly, they were talented beyond the pale. Clearly, they resonated with the teenagers of the world like crazy.
Nobody comes close to Led Zeppelin. It's the #1 band. There's always something new to hear. And when you go back and I play the first album, and it's it's still contemporary to me. It is the soundtrack of my life, and every song has a memory associated with it.
Thanks for watching this episode of Elders React.
If you like this episode, why not subscribe? And shout out to Riley Wren.
Shout out to James Corner.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hi guys, Bertuia here, producer at FBE. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Elders React. What artists should we react to next? Let us know in the comments. Bye guys.